Alright, so how did I go from working my butt off for the last year in California to deep inside Space Mountain in Orlando and 4 other amusement parks? Well, come on and I'll show you. We're about to get on this ride right here. Have you guys ever been taken off a ride before?
No.
Me neither. So we're stuck. We're stuck next to the waterfall. What are we doing?
Pooh, wing. Winnie the Pooh.
All right, let's do the poo. Well, summer's coming to an end. It's October 2nd. And what are we doing today? We are going to update you on the shop and talk about what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks. The shop's coming along great. Sales are way up. Even moving into this new shop, every month we do a little bit more than the month before. I have added extra bodies, which makes a big difference. At the other shop, because it was so tiny, I just couldn't put that many people in the shop. So we were turning away work all the time. People calling me, I can't get in there, your parking lot's full. So that's money running down the street, going elsewhere. But having 4.5 bays and a huge area outside, I put 2 extra bodies in there so far, looking for another one. At the other shop, it would be me and 3 employees in the bays. At this shop, I need 5 guys in the bays, 2 guys in the office. That's how busy we've been the last 2 months. It's been great. You know, we've done a lot of improvements. You've seen us, we've done the fence. All right, it's April 26th, and they got this whole 200 feet of privacy slats in there. We've done half the slab in the bays. We've done the parking lot. Sure looks a whole lot better. We fixed a bunch of plumbing issues. And then recently we've added a mini split system in the office that is just tremendously awesome. The former tenant had a massive shop heater, and then he ran a duct into the office. So to heat the office, which in the winter you need to heat it every day, you would have to run that massive heater, which is just, in my mind, not very efficient. So we put the mini split in the office. We're going to rip the ducts out of the office that connect to the major heater. We're going to rip out that whole heating system, and we're going to put a real shop heater, a gas shop heater, and a thermostat. And when it's super cold, the guys just shut the doors and put it at about 55. They don't want it really hot in there. You know, they don't want it warm. They want it cool because they're working. So recently we've organized a lot of tire storage upstairs, right above the office area here. We've also started storing them in between the bays, which seems to work out really well. And then we have a container full of tires, another container full of stuff we don't need in the bay, like transmission jacks, spring compressors, things like that we can always come and get, but it keeps the bay clean. And then I have a 3rd bin for my own storage stuff that I'm going to move out of my unit in the desert and move it onto my property in this 3rd bin where I'm always near it. It's alarmed, and cameras and guard turtles and all that stuff. And then our next thing we're going to do is rain gutters. And then next spring, we're gonna repaint it, and then we should be good. Oh, where are you coming from, buddy? Oh, uh-oh. I guess he hears a party down there. What are they doing? Go get him. So he was bored. So what are we doing? The next 2 weeks, here's what we're doing. I took 2 weeks off. This is the longest time I've taken off since 2012 when I sold the shop. I took a month off, and then we opened another shop in Lucerne, me and my man Jake. Here's a couple pictures of that. And I was there 4 years, and then I goofed around for another year doing something else. And then of course we bought this one back in 2017 intending to flip it. But after a couple years and such a warm welcome, I realized, you know, I can't duplicate this. Even though I was gone for a few years, The time I was there before for 18, I developed a lot of customers that were really happy to see me when we got back. So we decided to keep it. And now look, we ended up buying the biggest commercial property in Bear City, and the business is cranking, and it gives me a little light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm taking 2 weeks off. Every time one of our kids graduates, we take them anywhere they want to go in our country for a week. We took our oldest daughter to New York, and that was awesome. It was super clean back then. Crime was way low back then. We took our son to New York, our oldest son, when he graduated. We noticed the place was scummier, less police everywhere. It just looked trashier. So we were gonna take our third child to New York, but she graduated. We all know what happened. They shut the world down. So we waited year after year, and now we're in our third year. She said, Dad, look, I just wanna go to Disney World. I don't want to go to New York. I'm going to be 20 years old next year. Let's just get my trip over with. So she waited patiently for 2 years. So we're taking her to Orlando for a week. We're going to do 3 of Disney parks, 1 of the Universal Studios park, and then we have 3 free days to do whatever we want. And we're flying first class all the way there, and we're leaving Tuesday. So we're going to take you guys with us and just help you can enjoy the fun with us. So here we go, another vacation. We've got tons of vacation trips on this page if you want to watch. We've been to Alaska, we've been to Hawaii, we've been to Colorado, we've been to Utah, we've been to Arkansas. We get around, man. So we're gonna get around again. So here we go, let's go on vacation. 2 weeks off, stoked.
Julia, try number 3 without training wheels. Number 4.